30 tons. That's what each truck carries as it arrives at the Dulce Tierra sugar mill at dawn. 10,000 tons of sugarcane processed daily, 24 hours without stopping. Each load contains exactly 4 tons of refined sugar waiting to be extracted. But the clock is already ticking, 16 hours maximum before the cane loses its sweetness. Let's follow 30 tons of sugarcane through a megafactory that transforms plant fiber into 99.8% pure crystalline sugar in 12 hours. 5 in the morning. Hydraulic loaders lift 30-ton loads in seconds at the reception pit. Each truck is weighed at the entrance. Weight determines payment to the producer. The sugarcane accumulates in pits deep enough to feed the factory day and night. 15-ton cranes extract the cane continuously, while conveyor belts move 2,000 tons per hour toward the plant's interior. The flow cannot stop. First, pressurized water jets remove soil, stones, and leaves attached to the stalks. The clean cane enters the shredder, where steel hammers rotating at 1,000 RPM destroy each stalk in fractions of a second. What was solid cane becomes a mass of fibers soaked in sweet juice. Steel rollers then crush these fibers further, releasing juice trapped in each cell. The first drops appear. The sweet treasure begins to reveal itself. The prepared fiber advances towards 6 giant mills for extraction. From the control room, every parameter is monitored in real time. Crusher speed adjusts according to each batch's quality. The tolerance is critical. Extraction efficiency must maintain 96% to meet production targets. 1 percentage point below means 400 tons of lost sugar daily, equivalent to 80,000 consumer packages. After extracting all juice, what remains is bagasse, completely dry fiber that feeds the factory's boilers. Nothing is wasted here. 1 ton of bagasse generates enough steam to process 3 tons of sugarcane. High-pressure steam circulates throughout the factory, powering every machine. Turbines convert steam into electricity, making this facility completely self-sufficient. Meanwhile, extracted juice converges at a single point. 100,000 liters accumulate hourly in the main tank. The raw juice is cloudy and dark, containing soil, wax, and thousands of impurities. Lime is added to capture impurities and transform them into precipitate. The juice is heated to 90 culturados, activating the chemical reaction that retains impurities. Inside the clarifier, a giant tank where gravity separates clean juice from waste. Impurities fall to the bottom, while clean juice remains on surface, golden and transparent. 5 evaporators in series concentrate the juice step by step. In the first evaporator, juice boils at 110 degrees Celsius. Water begins escaping as vapor. Steam from one evaporator heats the next, a system that harnesses every calorie. The juice loses water progressively. What was transparent liquid transforms into thick syrup containing 65% sugar. This syrup moves toward crystallization tanks, sealed containers under vacuum, where liquid syrup will transform into solid crystals. Under vacuum, syrup boils at just 65 degrees Celsius, protecting the sugar from burning while concentrating it further. The operator initiates seeding by adding microscopic crystals as seeds for sugar to grow upon. The first crystals appear, small sugar diamonds born in the syrup. The operator monitors growth with precision. Perfect crystal size requires experience and exact timing. Temperature must remain between 64 Rs 66 degrees Celsius, with maximum deviation of 0.5 degrees. Above 67 degrees Celsius, crystals deform and create irregular structures that affect final product quality. Millions of perfect crystals float in the syrup as the cooked mass empties from containers. Tons of cooked mass fall toward crystallizers that cool it slowly over hours, allowing crystals to continue growing as temperature drops. 3 successive tanks extract every possible gram. Nothing is wasted. The final molasses contains no recoverable sugar, but becomes raw material for alcohol and animal feed. Each batch produces 8 tons of pure sugar from 30 tons of original cane, a 27% extraction rate that represents industrial perfection. Centrifuge, spinning at 1500 RPM. Separate crystals from molasses using centrifugal force. Hot water jets wash crystals, removing every molasses drop. The sugar falls onto conveyor belts. White crystals, still damp. Rotary dryers eliminate excess moisture using hot air. Each crystal loses humidity and emerges dry and brilliant. Quality control analyzes each batch. Colorimeters measure purity. 99.8% purity. Batch approved. Automatic packaging machines fill 100 bags per minute with millimetric precision. Distribution trucks load daily, carrying sweet treasure to hundreds of destinations nationwide. 16 hours from field to crystal, 96% extraction efficiency, 99.8% final purity. Modern sugar production is an industrial control system that wastes nothing. Even bagasse becomes energy and molasses becomes animal feed. Yet the most impressive number, from 10,000 daily tons of cane, this single factory produces enough sugar to sweeten 32 million cups of coffee. What other food megafactory process would you like to see, broken down step by step? Drop your suggestion in the comments and subscribe for more industrial deep dives.